PewDiePie versus T-Series. An independent creator versus a multi-million-dollar business. Actual YouTube content versus a load of Indian films. Who will prevail? We're going to be talking about all that today. I'm also in a new location. Let me know what you guys think of it. I probably will still make videos in the normal location, but today I thought I'd stand in here. Also, I would like to say that the merch is almost finished. Everything's almost ready. So please do just be patient. Hopefully you won't have to wait much longer. On with the video. So as I'm filming this, T-Series is just over 20,000 subs away from overtaking PewDiePie. I hate to say it, but by the time this video is uploaded, T-Series might actually be ahead. Now, I remember back when this started back in like August or September last year, no one really thought anything of it. I don't think many people actively wanted this random Indian film channel to overtake PewDiePie and become the face of YouTube, but at the same time, no one really like felt that strongly either way. But after almost 6 months of T-Series coming ridiculously close over and over again, but then somehow PewDiePie like pushed ahead each time, I think the fact that the YouTube community has reacted so strongly to this really does show the difference between people who watch PewDiePie's videos and the people who watch T-Series' videos. PewDiePie's fanbase, in fact not just his fanbase, like anyone who like remotely is a YouTube fan, countless people who are simply fans of YouTube have desperately been trying to save PewDiePie. There were the banners at the Super Bowl, Mr. Beast put it up on billboards, there's been graffiti everywhere, which I know isn't a good thing, but it still shows that people care. The song Bitch Lasagna has more than 100 million views, which is more subs than even PewDiePie has. What I'm trying to say is there's a lot of people that care about PewDiePie. Then on the other hand, there's been T-Series, which has had no support, really. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I haven't seen any Indian fans like try to like help T-Series at all. There's been absolutely no sub to T-Series propaganda anywhere. I haven't heard anyone say, guys, can you help T-Series become like the #1 YouTuber? Because I'm like a massive fan and I really want T-Series to like become the #1 YouTuber. In other words, this entire ordeal is completely one-sided. In fact, I saw a video the other day that 100% proves that. It was basically a graph of PewDiePie subs versus T-Series subs over like a certain period of time. Now, what you'll straight away notice is that every time T-Series gets anywhere close to overtaking him, PewDiePie's sub count boosts a lot. And that is the YouTube community reacting to what's happening. But T-Series sub count, on the other hand, has gone up at a consistent rate this whole time, which shows that if it wasn't for all the support that PewDiePie's received, T-Series would have overtaken him a long time ago. It also shows that no one on the side of T-Series is reacting to this at all. I wouldn't even be surprised if like avid viewers of T-Series don't even know that this is happening. Now, I personally think that even if T-Series does overtake PewDiePie, and let's face it, they definitely will at some point, I think that even when that happens, PewDiePie will still be known as the site's biggest YouTuber for 2 reasons. Reason 1, PewDiePie averages around 10 times the views per video that T-Series usually gets. Like, a lot of the videos on the T-Series channel only get around 200,000 views, which for a channel with 86 million subs is a joke. And reason 2, T-Series isn't a YouTuber, it's a big business that happens to upload loads of their videos to YouTube just for a bit of extra money. YouTube isn't even their main focus. So how can you call them a YouTuber when their primary outlet of like media isn't even YouTube? T-Series might be a YouTube channel, but T-Series is not a YouTuber. There is a difference. PewDiePie might not be everyone's cup of tea, but like it or not, he is a prime example of a YouTuber. And that's not an opinion, that is what he is. He's a YouTuber. In my opinion, T-Series shouldn't even be compared to that. There is a massive difference between one guy in his room making videos and millions of people in India working together as a company. I mean, some of you guys might not know this, but PewDiePie isn't actually the most subscribed channel on YouTube. YouTube Music has over 100 million subs, but since that's like owned by YouTube, that doesn't count. And that is completely fair enough. I agree that a channel run by a massive business shouldn't be the face of YouTube. Even if that is a channel run by YouTube themselves, it's still a massive business and it's not a YouTuber. That I completely agree with. So with that in mind, why are they not saying the same thing for T-Series? Why is a massive Indian film company being compared to one guy in his room on his own who got big playing Outlast and bro fisting? It's just not a fair comparison, is it? Now here is where it gets a little bit shady, because allegedly, the reason why T-Series has kept on gaining subs at such a consistent rate is because when you start a YouTube account in India, it automatically subscribes you to T-Series. Apparently, I don't know if people are telling the truth, but that is the general consensus that I've got from what people have been saying online who like live in India or made an account in India. If that's true, then that means that YouTube must have some sort of link with T-Series. So then why does T-Series not fall under the same umbrella as YouTube Music? Why does it count as like something to compete with PewDiePie? Like surely they're completely different. Surely a business like T-Series would fall under the same category of like not fair to be the most subscribed. if you get what I mean. So sure, you might be saying,
oh, if it wasn't for all the support that PewDiePie's had, T-Series would have overtaken him a long time ago.
But the fact of the matter is, if it wasn't for T-Series effectively cheating and having people automatically be subscribed to them, they wouldn't have even come close to PewDiePie in the first place. So on the screen now are the 50 most subscribed YouTube channels, and as you can see, other than T-Series, no one even comes close to the #1 spot. Number 3 is this channel called 5 Minute Crafts, which I think is an independent YouTuber from what I can tell, but also similarly to T-Series, they get hardly any views considering their sub count. Then below that, it's this random film channel, Justin Bieber, another Indian film channel. The vast majority of the channels in the top 50 are either music artists or big companies. There are only a few actual YouTubers on there, which does unfortunately show that the mainstream are taking over a bit. I personally think that this battle between PewDiePie and T-Series, this entire ordeal perfectly symbolises the battle between YouTubers and the battle between mainstream media. The mainstream media's distaste for YouTubers has been something that's been going on ever since the start of YouTube, pretty much. You see stuff in the news all the time about how these stupid idiot YouTubers are literally ruining everything. Take the James Charles incident in Birmingham recently as an example. If you don't know what happened, James Charles filled up this shopping centre in the centre of Birmingham and it caused the whole of Birmingham to be in a gridlock. I can't imagine that it was ideal for the people who weren't involved, but at the same time, it wasn't the end of the world. And I mean, this happens all the time. YouTubers are looked down upon by all of the Karens and the Keiths of the world for pretty much anything bad that they can find. So if we lose the war to T-Series, it makes us look even more inferior because we can't even rule our own platform, let alone anything else. YouTube becoming mainstream media is something that a lot of people dream of. I still reckon it will happen in the future as the current younger generation becomes older. But what's happening at the moment is that YouTube isn't becoming mainstream media. Mainstream media is becoming YouTube. So to wrap this one up, if you haven't already, then please subscribe to PewDiePie. Even if you don't enjoy his content, subscribing to PewDiePie will help YouTubers as we know them now last longer. He might be overtaken soon, he might already be overtaken when this video comes out. But if we want YouTube to stay in the way that it is now, we need to stop T-Series, because if we don't, this is just the first step towards YouTube becoming completely mainstream and commercialised. And I mean, with Article 13 around the corner, who knows what's going to happen to this site. So how about let's just enjoy YouTube the way it is right now, because we might not get this back. Thank you very much for watching. I'm sorry for getting so serious, but I just feel like it has to be said. Something has to be done. Thank you very much for watching. Subscribe to PewDiePie, and I'll see you next time. See ya.
Yeah, yeet. Thank you for watching Tom GW's video. Please, subscribe for more clout, but only if you have a big wang. Hit the like button if you want to get into heaven, but only if you can spin a fidget spinner on your nose for 5 seconds. Follow all the socials linked down below if you want to become a disciple of Tom GW. Goodbye. See you in heaven.